Hi guys, welcome to SAP ABAP Learning. So, in our last video, we have discussed about radio button. We have discussed about the functionality like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So, when I selected addition and then click on execute, I got my result. And same like other operation like in subtraction, when I execute, I got the result. Same like in other cases. So now today we will discuss about without clicking on execute button, I want to display all the operation or want to perform all the operation while selecting these buttons or radio buttons. Like if I select this, I should get a message like this radio button is selected or your sum of number of these two numbers is this. So how to achieve this? Like in our last lecture we have developed a program where we have done all the validation like on selecting one radio button and click on execute button, identify the select radio button and perform operation. So now I want to remove this operation. I just want to perform all the operation while selecting this radio button only. So while selecting one radio button, I want to perform all the operation and select or display result in a you can say as an information message. And these things we have already done. Input field should be mandatory and all the other things. So let's discuss this in the system only. Okay, before moving to this requirement, first we will learn about something else. Like we will create a new program that we will call it as system fields. So let's create it in a local object. So in SAP we have a different standard system fields. Let's talk about them. So suppose I want to display current date. So we have a structure in SAP which is standard provided by SAP called SYST. SY. So we have a field SY datum. So let's check this. What is it displaying in the screen? See, current date is 30/8/2020. Okay, let's talk about current time. We have a field UZEIT. Let's check this. So current time is 22. As it is a SAP system, so it is a SAP inbuilt SAP time. Let's talk about current login user. SAP uname. So what is my current login? Mohit 2. And let's talk about current program name. We have SYRAP it. So it will tell you about the program name, which is ZPROC2. So we have system fields generated by SAP. It can be done like this. So now go back to our previous requirement. So first understand where you want to click this. Okay. As you have understand, we have a different events in ABAP. Like while executing, we have a initialization event where we can select all the inputs or initialize any variables if you want to put any default values. And in selection screen, when we click on execute, then selection screen event will be triggered. Now, if suppose you want to perform any task when this button, you can say, is clicked. So when any button is clicked or any other, suppose we have a button called like here submit or any clear. So when any button is called, we have a function code inside that. So let's discuss like this. We have a button 1, button 2, button 3. So for all these, we have a function code. It can be FC1, FC2, or it can be FC3. So we have different function code for clicking those buttons. It's like when we provide any field name, we have a parameter like red1. It's like a parameter name or any field name. For this we have p underscore red1 and red2 and red3 for all the radio buttons. Same like for all the buttons we have a function code. So to perform this, we have an event also, which is add selection screen. So when we click this button, we have an event triggered, which is add selection screen. So in our requirement, we have a radio button. So in that case, we have another event, which is add selection screen on radio button group. And how will that function code will be detected? So we have a system field, which is SYUCOM, where all the button properties, which is function code, will be triggered. So it can be FC1 or FC2 or want to perform all the operations in the add selection, not in this start of selection, but in the other event, which is add selection screen on radio button group. And what is our group here? GRP1. So to detect our function code, we have to provide a keyword called user command, and we have to also provide that function code to this button. So let's make it as a FC1, and now if I select this button with a different function code, let's see if it is giving any error. See, user command may only occur in the first parameter of a radio button group. So what is it saying? If we have a same group assigned for all the radio buttons, it can be selected with only a single function code. So we need not to select multiple function code for this operation. So as we have single group, so it can be assigned by single function code, which is FC1. So now we will move to this event where we want to perform all the operations. So now we will select that system field. So let's do this in case statement. Same like in C language, we have a switch statement for multiple if and else if statement. Same like this, we have a case statement. So in case statement, we want to select case ucom. So in our case, we have only a single function code. So we will select the same. Now if I select this single first radio button, what we want to do? The same thing like we do in the other operation. So now we want to display it as, in our requirement, we want to display it as in information message, same like we have done in our previous video as in message. So in message, as you can see, we have selected only a multiple characters, or you can say collection of characters in string. So how to do this? I want to display string as well as my value. So let's comment this. Now to do this, what I want to do, we have to declare two other fields. Let's suppose string 1 type as string and string 2 as type string, and to define my message or display, we will do other variable. So let's do this. So in my first variable, what I want to store? I want to store sum of two numbers is, and in my second variable, I want to store value of z. See here, if you talk about that variable which is integer, and I am going to assign that same field to string, which is str2. Now I want to display it as in my other variable, which is LV message. So let's do this. So I want to combine this. So we have a keyword called concatenate. So what we will do, we'll concatenate that two variables into third variable, which is LV message. And then I want to display that message. What you want to do? LV message, same like as an information message, as I. So let's check. I don't want to do all the other operations, so let's check this operation first. It is activated. Now let's comment these part first, because I don't want to perform all the operation in startup selection event. Okay, let's select this. See, my information is coming in pop-up as an information. So now see, sum of two numbers is 30 is coming as without space. So to perform this, we have to separate it by space. So we have a keyword called separated by. Here we'll do this. Let's check this. See, it is coming with space, and we can assign anything. Like if you want to separate it by hyphen, then it can be also possible. Okay, so let's do it with space. So same like this, I want to perform all the operations. Okay, so obviously I want to perform all these in if condition only. So let's do all the if operation. And for this, let me copy all these things after this. Okay, I want to perform this same operation. Okay, and let me check if there any section. Okay, fine. And I want to perform all these things with the same variables. Let me copy these two. I want to change only this part, subtraction, and here it is. I want to copy this, and for this also I want to okay. Now I want to do the same thing with other operation. Here multiplication. Here I want to do division. Okay, let's check this one by one. We have sum here, and we talk about subtraction. We have subtraction. We talk about multiplication. We have multiplication 200. We talk about division. We have division. And if I select none, we have a same no radio button selected. So what we have achieved here, to execute any selection parameters, we have a event called selection is seen. Now if I want to perform all the operation while selecting all the buttons or radio button or any other buttons, we have an event called add selection screen. We will perform all the operations here in same event. Now, in our last class, we will understand all these operations in my step by step in the debugging view. We will check while if I am at this point, then what is the value of this, what is the value of this, so we will check this in my next video. So till then, goodbye, thank you.